This is the Burj Khalifa, Dubai's iconic skyscraper, standing at an astounding height of 829.8 meters. It dominates the city skyline and features amenities such as parking spaces, hotels, and luxury apartments. But there's something truly exceptional about this building. Imagine standing at the top while your friend is at the base. From such a height, you can see so far into the Arabian desert that the sun sets several minutes later for you than it does for your friend on the ground. Yes, the Burj Khalifa is so tall that it offers a different perception of time. But that's not all. The world has seen the rise of many incredible skyscrapers that have made their mark in architectural and engineering history. Today, we'll explore these marvels, from a building with its own time zone to the world's tallest energy-efficient skyscraper, Taipei 101, through a 3D size comparison. While many skyscrapers could be discussed, we'll focus on those with something truly exceptional. 1. Taipei 101. Standing at 508.2 meters, Taipei 101 is the tallest green building in the world. Obviously, we're not talking about color. This refers to its distinction as the world's largest LEED Platinum certified green building since 2011, thanks to its energy-efficient and environmentally friendly design. Designed by Taiwanese firm CY Lee & Partners, Taipei 101 not only leads in green building construction, but also held the title in all aspects of height from 2004 to 2007 until the Burj Khalifa surpassed it, drawing visitors' attention away. However, Taipei 101 still holds a prominent status in the construction industry, especially with its 101 floors. According to CNN Worldwide, the building is suspended by 92 thick cables between its 87th and 92nd floors, allowing it to sway up to 5 feet in all directions. This motion acts like a pendulum, providing protection against earthquakes and strong winds. Stefan Al, author of Super Tall: How the World's Tallest Buildings Are Reshaping Our Cities and Our Lives, explains that Taipei 101 features a 660-ton counterweight. While this may seem incredibly heavy, it's just a fraction of the building's total weight. 2. China Zun. Now, let's quickly move on to its real competitor in the civil engineering world, the China Zun Tower in Beijing, designed by Farrells for CITIC. Standing at 528 meters, 19.8 meters taller than Taipei 101, it became Beijing's tallest building in 2016 while still under construction. The design features elegant curves, giving the building a unique shape while adding stability through its heavier base to support the lighter top. The structure is inspired by the Zun, an ancient Chinese wine vessel, and the outward curve at the top mirrors the Kongming lanterns released during Chinese festivals. This towering skyscraper isn't just impressive in terms of height, it contains 109 well-designed floors that offer an exclusive experience to its tenants. However, the tower primarily houses the headquarters of CITIC Group and CITIC Bank, playing a significant role in the financial sector. But there's a catch. Can you guess what it might be? Do you think this impressive building could have any potential issues? Let's share your thoughts in the comments before I reveal a fact. Well, here it is. China's national security officials expressed concerns about the top floors, fearing that occupants or visitors might be able to spy on Zhongnanhai, the low-rise presidential compound located to the west of the Forbidden City. Imagine an expert using high-end telescopes or other surveillance equipment to monitor the activities of party and state leaders. The architects were aware of these concerns, but insisted that no US-owned firms were involved in addressing the issue. Ultimately, in 2018, the project was completed as a bold symbol of Beijing's modernization, blending cultural references with advanced engineering. 3. One World Trade Center. Though it ranks third on our list, One World Trade Center, standing at 541.3 meters, holds the title of the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. It's also impressive that it surpasses China Zun by 13.3 meters, a height that has raised security and privacy concerns among high-ranking officials. Designed by Santiago Calatrava, the building was envisioned as a bird-like structure in New York City. The project took 12 years to complete, relying on $4 billion in public funds. While the final cost is staggering, it may not be the prominent reason for its worldwide fame. Perhaps even more remarkable is that the main objective behind the project was to revitalize the area destroyed in the September 11, 2001 attacks. After its completion in 2016, One World Trade Center became home to New York's largest community of media and tech innovators. If you ever visit, you'll be treated to some of the most breathtaking views in the world, perfect for a soul-refreshing experience. The building is open 24 hours for tenants and visitors, accessible from various points. It's truly an amazing structure, but you might be wondering, what if One World Trade Center were attacked? When construction began, the NYPD's Deputy Commissioner for Counterterrorism expressed concerns about the building's location. However, the Port Authority never responded, and according to them, no letter from the NYPD was ever received. The concern centered around the high likelihood of an attack on the site within 10 years. Nonetheless, Governor George Pataki presented the tower as a symbol of national inspiration and freedom for future generations. From a personal standpoint, these concerns are merely assumptions based on the tragic events in New York's history. For those who lost loved ones in the attacks, it's understandable that the new building might be difficult to view in a positive light. However, over time, we must innovate our minds and foster positivity, embracing life fully without focusing on unfounded fears. Hit a comment if you'd like to watch a separate video exploring this iconic structure and its global impact. Many more facts remain to be uncovered. What do you think, friends? Do you believe One World Trade Center could be targeted? 4. Shanghai Tower. Our discussion gets even more interesting as we move on to the towering 632-meter Shanghai Tower. This remarkable structure was first envisioned in 1993 as part of a plan to rapidly transform Shanghai's skyline. The original plan called for a cluster of 3 super-tall skyscrapers to provide office space and elevate Shanghai's status as China's financial capital. Ultimately, this 163-story building opened in 2016 with the promise of providing a place where tens of thousands of people could advance their careers. To construct it, engineers used 60,000 cubic meters of concrete, which was poured continuously for 60 hours using 450 mixer trucks and 8 pumping stations across the city. However, things didn't go as planned. The building remained half-empty until 2018 and ended up accumulating over $1.5 billion in debt. Additionally, the tower's twisting glass facade became a point of controversy. While the design was intended to reduce wind loads by 24%, it resulted in an impractical floor layout, leaving tenants with large areas of unusable space which they still had to pay for. Marshall Strabala, the chief architect of Shanghai Tower, explained the strategic thinking behind the design. We try to make the building unaerodynamic. The fancy word is disorganized vortex shedding. If you picture an airplane wing that is designed to create organized vortex shedding to lift a plane in the air, if you were to take the wing and twist the wing of the airplane, it will never fly. The same thing is the Shanghai Tower. That twisted form creates these disorganized vortexes around the building that it breaks up the wind. This is not all. Tenants were further frustrated after having to wait 2.5 years for the fire safety certificate to be issued. However, in 2022, an unexpected surge in occupancy rates began to inspire foreign companies. By then, the tower had reached 80% occupancy for office spaces and 98% occupancy for commercial spaces. 5. Burj Khalifa. Welcome to the world's tallest man-made structure, the Burj Khalifa. We've already discussed how its exceptional height creates a different time zone. However, its astonishing height is just one of the 8 Guinness World Records the tower boasts. With 163 floors, the Burj Khalifa has certainly earned its place in history. Shanghai Tower, with its 128 floors, may have been proud of its height, but it clearly pales in comparison to Burj Khalifa. Imagine having to climb the stairs all the way to the top, though thankfully there are elevators. The main elevators can take visitors up 504 meters in a single ascent, while additional lifts reach even higher levels. The double-deck cabins are remarkable, traveling at speeds of 64 kilometers per hour and able to ascend to 1,076 meters. The tower also surprised the world with the highest residential apartments and the highest restaurant from the ground. For the adventurous, there are some exciting records as well. Alain Robert, known as the French Spider-Man, climbed the Burj Khalifa in 6 hours, 13 minutes, and 55 seconds. Additionally, French base jumpers Fred Fugain and Vince Raffet made history by performing 2 daring base jumps from the top of the 828-meter tower. And so, the story of the 5 tallest skyscrapers in the world comes to an end. Which one caught your attention the most? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest developments in the construction industry.